Hi everyone, my name is KindnessNumberSix. So today I'm gonna present to you Ojer and Kellan in this expansion pack. Let's say expansion pack models as Karlov Manor. The idea of this deck is I want to play Ojer, I want to play Kellan, and it's bring me to build this deck. And yeah, just it. So my deck is about built around two cards, Ojer and Kellan, as you see. My deck is about 60 cards for sure, and its rate is about 3.2. And I put 10 Iceland, 9 Forest, 4 River Cascade that and will be untapped when we have 2 or more lands, and H-Mess, tap land that can surveil too. Yeah, I use 25 lands. And I use about 4 Ojer and 4 Killen for sure because I build this deck to play around those two cards. And I use Disruption Protocol to counter in early games. Yeah, Disruption Protocol is about 2 or 3 mana because additional cost is about to play 1 mana less more, or if you have untapped artifact, you can tap artifact for the extra cost. It counters a spell, but if you don't know about which artifact will tap, you can investigate this and get a clue to tap, or if you have something to tap about food token from the Goose Matter or etc. You can reduce the cost to. And Joyce Evolution, I use this because I love to play instant, so you can keep your mana to another player turn and wait to see what they gonna do. You can choose, you can counter them, you can use instant to make you advantage. Yeah, because counter also instant, and this choice simulation is instant too. Yeah, this card is used to lamp or used to just draw up up to situation. This card, when used, try to then draw a card. You can scry your top 2 cards and draw first one and draw second when your next door player is coming. When you use another player turn, you can choose what you draw. But if you scry and put into bottom, you can change the draw card. And if spell was kick by just 1 green mana, you can put the land cards from your hand for your battlefield. It's not tapped, so when you put your mana, you can use that mana to play that. And another card to ramp is Lanoma Loam Speaker. I use this because one, it can help the ramp, and two, it is a card that can stay in the board and growth around this deck. This deck need a creature on the board. I think so much. Yeah, you see what and why next. And Astrid Charm, 3 green mana, so you can choose one about 3 text. Yeah. First is you can search your library for the creature or land card. If you search for land card, it put it in battlefield tab. But if you search for creature, you can put it in your hand. So this this can choose what you bring in the next turn. You can use 1 more mana tap to play next turn because it's instant. Or you can choose some creature to play next turn, and when you see another player, what he will do in his or his turn. And You can put one counter on the target creature you control, and it will deal damage to another creature you don't control. Yeah, that's why we need some creature on the board. If you use a Llanowar Lone Speaker in turn 2 and use this on turn 3, it will deal 2 damage, and Llanowar Lone Speaker will stat 2 for. It can block. Yeah, it can block first. It can block first, and it can deal damage too. So you can defend some aggro deck with this. If they don't just shoot Llanowar Lone Speaker from another sorcery or instant, you can block with Llanowar Lone Speaker first. Then you use this instant to growth Llanowar Lone Speaker, and you can deal damage to another creature or that creature to destroy it. Yeah, I think this is good idea, good way to learn some play from them. Some aggro will attack you. So this is some great way to, and you can exile artifact or enchantment. Yeah, that's great because some enchantment or artifact is a key of other player deck. When you see opponent use some key artifact or enchantment, you can destroy that at exile. Yeah, this is exile. This is about to exile. So is this three choice on your play that to be for to be harnessed because you can search for creature or land. So yeah, that's great. Is this is it three green mana, not any manaless? Not any colorless mana, so that's bad too because you have to put three green forest or two forest and one Llanowar speaker. So it's maybe hard to use, but it's good. I think it's good to play. It's good because it's used to a lot of situation. This choice too much, I think. And Spelunking, I play because I have put Ojer on the deck. When this enter battlefield, it draw a card, and you may put a land card from your hand onto battlefield. Yeah, it's a ramp, I think. If you put your cave on this way, you can full life. Yeah, I don't have that. But the next take, land you control, enter the battlefield and tap is great. I think I use this because this take because Ojer, when Ojer dies, is returned to land tap. But if you use spelunking, it's not tap. It's just untap on land, and you can use the take on Ojer instantly. Yeah, I will tell you next when it comes to Ojer. And this is a card in new pack that I want to present to you. Yeah, because I build around this card, so yeah, this will be key deck for sure. Kellan Inquisitive Prodigy. You can use to take first. You can use or not. You may use it, but I think I usually use this tech to the suspect sorcery avenger. Investigate first, then you can play an additional land this turn. So you can in turn two you can put the second land and use this. So you tap two land and stand one land. You have one another mana, and on the next turn three, that you have 3 plus 1 mana you put, then you have 4 mana in turn three. You can play this. You can play this from Avenger to your battlefield. That's great, right? It's come in turn three. And this creature have filing vigilance with 3/4. Great, right? When Kellan attack, destroy up to one target artifact. If you control that artifact, you draw a card. If you not control that artifact, you don't draw a card, but you can destroy them. So you can destroy another player artifact. You can destroy another player token artifact, like treasure token. Yeah, treasure token it's about to force them to use or not use, just waste it. Or creature artifact creature. Yeah, you can destroy some 7/7. You can destroy some 1/1 or 2/2 fish. I think. Yo, that's nice. And it happens every time Kellan is attacking. Kellan when Kellan comes, Kellan don't have haste, so this not happen this turn. But Kellan has vigilance, so if Kellan's stat is safe to attack, it can destroy free artifact every turn. And if you have some clue, you can destroy a clue to draw a card without playing mana cost. Yeah, that's nice. You can cut 2 mana that you have to pay and draw a card, right? Yeah, that's great. And I play Goose Matter. Yeah, see you from below. I play food token too, so Kiran can destroy food token to draw a card too. Yeah, that's great, right? That's it. That's what I think about this deck. And I put this because it can ramp, it can destroy artifact, it can draw a card from token. Yeah, and it can destroy artifact from opponent without paying cost. So that's really great if you can play Killen on turn 3 and you can play Ojer on turn 4. It will be a dream that you play this deck, right? Yeah, this card, Teferi Temporal Game. I crafted this card because I want to draw a card and I want to grow a stat when I draw a card, so I put Teferi in my choice. It's a planeswalker that when you draw a card, put a loyalty counter on Teferi. So if you draw one, your loyalty is about to increase one every time you draw. Yeah, this deck can't draw that much, but it can draw just 1 or 2 cards in the turn. I think is good because we can draw 1 card constantly. I think about this deck can draw 1 card constantly. So a counter is about to increase to counter, and you can you can use 3 text of this planeswalker. First, draw card. Yes, draw card. Is 0, but when you draw, it's increase 1, so it's +1, I think. Second, take create token to boost split that have vigilance, and whenever you draw a card, put 1 counter on this creature. So you summon it with 2/2, right? And if you draw from another source, it will be 3/3, 4/4, 5/5, 6/6, and it has vigilance, so you can pressure another player to remove this card, I think. And the last tech, to be honest, I play about today and I never use this tech. Second opponent choose permanent to control uh, permanent they control and return to its own hand, then shuffle each non-land permanent they control to its owner's library. It's not that smart, I think. It's not that much. But because I play to pressure them in second tech and game always end before I use the last text, so that will be a great choice when I use this to draw cards when danger or just create some token to pressure them. And yeah, this is the second key in my deck. Ojer Kaslem, yeah, from the last pack is done. Ojer is about 5 mana, 3 mana less, and 2 green. Has trample. It's not had hairs. Sad. But whenever Ojer Kaslem deal combat damage to a player, remove that many card from top of your library. You may put a creature card or add a land card from among them onto battlefield. So if you found creature and land in the same time, you can push that two on the battlefield at the same time. So you have 1 mana and 1 creature card without paying it costs. Yeah, that's great. But it's real just the damage you deal to a player. So if you deal 6 and they block 5, trample just hit face once. You can you can reel just one card from your top of your library, but it's coming in turn 5 because it's 5 mana, right? But this deck is about ramp to full turn 4, so when the turn 5 and this attack is will be a lot of pressure to them to clear this on turn 4 or just let it hit in turn 5. And the great tech that I want this card to is when the dies, return it to the battlefield, tap and transform is under control. So it will be transformed to the land. That tap for mana, yeah, just like for this. And you can pay 2 mana less, 1 green, and tap this. So you have to tap for land, this one, and 3 more. And transform this land to original Ojer that 6/5 creature. But you can use it when you control 10 or more permanent and only as a sorcery. So you what is called creature planeswalker land is about 10 permanent. So I think it's sound hard, right? But you can play land in Japan later, and if the archer hit opponent in turn 5, right? Turn, in turn 5 or 6, assume that we don't ramp anything. So we play archer in turn 5 and turn 6. We have 6 land, archer hit, and have 2 more permanent, 1 land, 1 creature, and the archer itself. So you have 9 permanent at this point. If they remove, if they killed it, it will be you land with 9 permanents. So in next turn you just put land and you can use this thing, right? Not that hard. That's great because if they remove, if your opponent remove this, it will be in your land. Yeah, exile is not count. Exile is exile. And other is about pressure a lot. My dream about this deck is about put Kellan in turn 3 and put Archer in turn 4. And in turn 4, Kellan will hit opponent. If you investigate before, you can sacrifice a, a clue to draw a card without paying mana cost. If you found some artifact that will be power in opponent battlefield, just destroy them. Yeah, that's great, right? It's about tempo in turn 4 and 5 in this deck, I think. Yeah, and I put another cast to Ram to finish in another way. Titan of Registry, destroy artifact or enchantment. Yeah, I use it to destroy some enchantment. And you can gain 5 life. Yeah, because this deck is not gain life that much. So I put this to heal myself when facing aggro or when I think I have to heal. And you can create 4/4 green rhino creature. Yeah, 4/4 is too much because you pay 7 to have 7/7, 4/4 and another tech, right? Is it too much? And the last tech, you put a shield counter on the creature you control. Yeah, can be can be at Titan Industry too. So you can use depend on your situation. Yeah, you use to destroy some enchantment. Some some enchantment is creature and some artifact is creature. So sometimes I use to destroy creature. Yeah, Kellan is about destroy some artifact creature, and this will be destroy some enchantment creature. So this deck not have the problem with artifact or enchantment too much, I think. And the last card I use as a finisher is Tyranic Dex. Yeah, just because Toxic 4 is good enough to be a finisher, I think. When you play this way cannot be counter, you can play it with the blue deck, and blue deck have to defend it. And it's advanced for, so they can't remove or they can't target this easily. 4 mana in aggro deck, I think it's impossible. And it says trample is with had haste, so it can be hit in the first turn, it's entered the battlefield, and it has toxic force, so just hit the opponent 3 times and you will win. Yeah, that's great, right? I think it's great to be a finisher. And this is I think key deck in my opinion. Repulsive mutation. Put a X1 counter on target creature you control, then counter up to one target spell. Unless its controller plays mana equal to greatest powers among creatures you control. So when I use this, I usually use in the Goose Matter or Kellan, I think, because it's about turn 5, turn 6 that I usually save mana and pressure them because I use a lot of instant, right? Yeah. Can put you can put a counter on our creature, and you can counter target spell in the same cast. That's right. That's great, right? Imagine you use when Ojer is in the battlefield, it's about 6 power, and you just use 2 mana, just use X as 0. You can use just 2 mana to counter target spell unless opponent pay 6 mana. Into 6? Yeah, that can be, I think. If your opponent have some pressure, yeah, Kellan will clear for you. So I think it's just like counter for sure, counter take a spell for sure, and it counter it take a spell, so it's counter everything. Yeah, and you can put some counter on the creature. You can use it in your attack. When you about 5 off and you have 7 mana, you can just hit them. If they don't block, I just use this. Put 5 counter on that minion and win the game. Yeah, because this card I think is flexible. You should use whenever you want. This will be I think it can be a key deck too, and this requires some creature on your board. That's why I put Ladova Low Speaker that has 3 Darkness in turn 2, because if it stand in turn 2 and I just keep all my mana, I think it's about at turn 2 to land and this. Turn 3 is about 3 mana and this. If I use this card, I can put 2 1/1 counter, so Ladova Low Speaker is about T3/5, and it can be counter spell unless opponent play T3 mana in just turn 3, right? Yeah, that's great. It's I think it's counter for sure when the ram when you ram, and almost sure when you not ram. That's great. And the last one is the Goose Matter that can I think is the one helpful card in this deck. It has flying 2/2 base stat and it will enter with X1/1 counter when you pay. And the next effect, Goose Matter enter battlefield, create a half X food token, round up. So I usually play it at 3 mana or 5 mana. When you play at 1 mana less green blue, it will be 3/3 and create 1 food token because it's half X round up, right? So when you 3 mana, you put this creature, it will be 3/3 and you have a food token. The next turn in turn 4 you can attack. It has flying, so you can attack with 3/3 and sacrifice food token to draw extra card, right? Because when Goose Matter attack, you may sacrifice a food. If you do draw a card, it's great because it can draw extra card in turn 4 to to ram or to just keep your cards and pressure them on another instance. Yeah, and this token, full token, this create can sacrifice in Kellan effect to draw a card. So this is play with Kellan, and that's great, right? Yeah. So this deck has some lot cards in new pack. Yeah. First, Astrid Charm. Second, Kellan itself, Kellan, and the and third is about this card. Impulsive Mutation is about three cards that I can tell you that Kellan is key deck, and Mutation is almost key, and Astrid Charm is about aggressive situational cards. So that's it. That's the great cards in my deck, and I can use it when I play this deck. First turn is about put the land. Second is about put land and ram. If you ram a lands, you can play a land and summon Kellan in turn 3. But if you just play in normal curve, normal tempo, you can use Goose Matter in turn 3 to create a full token and stand with 3/3. But and if you stand Goose Matter it with 3/3, you can counter with the same mutation in turn 4 is about 5/5. Yeah, your opponent has to pay 5. That's impossible, I think. So I think the same mutation has a lot of use and is a great way to counter some spell earlier. And I think this deck has to fix something because I don't know how what to play with one mana or some when I have some low mana and have opponent play aggro that can discard my cards. Yeah, this will be hard to me. Yeah, this is about my deck that I want to represent. To be honest, I create this video because I try to find some Kellan decks. It's about 1 or 2 days this pack release, and I can't find and I can't find just one video that play Kellan. So I build this video itself to present to you that Kellan is good and you can play with mutation and assure it. And I just share some idea about this deck. This I think this deck is about mid range. It has a lot of tempo in the mid game. It will fail down some. I think it will fail down some in late game, and it can defend some strong aggro. I think this deck has some weakness too. So I want to share to the idea. You can fix, you can adapt to yourself, your play style. But if you have another idea or another suggestion, you can use the comment below, and we will tell we will I think we will try this deck later or my stream. I usually play NPC Arena in my stream. I think it's about 1 or 2 times a month. So you can check my channel when I play Magic Gathering Arena too. Thanks for thanks you for the watching. So I stream in Twitch KindnessNumberSix channel every day, but the time is not consistent. And I play Magic the Gathering Arena about 1 or 2 times in a month, so I don't know about schedule. Just follow and you will don't miss when I stream. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. We will see you on the next video. Alternative aggressive as always. Good luck. See you. Can I there? Bye bye.